Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Project Ozone. In the last episode, we made gem armor. This stuff was insane to make, but we did it. The worst part, it took a lot of EMC, so I spent a little bit of time between episodes getting this back up using the dimensional transceivers. And yeah, so we have a decent amount of stuff again. I've been killing these guys, trying to get hearts. No luck yet. Still gonna try to figure out how to get hearts, at least the easiest way. We have all of those. We need 2 more red heart containers, and then we have to upgrade all of those to yellow, and then all of those to green. So we're gonna need 22. No, we need a lot. Actually, no, we need, 2 more red hearts. And then all those become yellow, and then you upgrade it with green. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of stuff for that, but oh well, we'll get it later. Worst case scenario, we go Erebus and or probably the Twilight would be easiest. Go kill a whole bunch of bosses in the Twilight. Shouldn't be too bad. But anyways, today we have 4 quests that we can complete right now. We have, so we have the quantum suit. We can't make this until we get Wyvern armor. We have the hearts. Can't do that until we can get more hearts, so that's going to be waiting. We can do the turbine quest. We could do all of this quest line, or we could continue with the End Omega stuff. We can make the Draconic armor. I think what I want to do is the Draconic armor today. I kind of teased it last time with the Wand of Animation, making animated blocks and then killing said animated blocks and getting the block back. But more importantly, that is all auto-spawnable. So that's what we're going to do for the Awakened Draconium. We're going to have to get to that point though. So it'll be a little bit. But first things first, we need to make Wyvern armor. This should not be too bad, but it's also going to be somewhat difficult. It is a lot of Draconium. We also need the flux capacitor, which is a bunch of energy cores and a bunch of Wyvern cores and Draconic cores. Yeah, and none of this has EMC. So we're going to need a decent amount of stuff. Let's actually go in here and... Alright, we can craft the Wyvern cores. Let's teach this how to make the energy cores. And what else did it take? So requires a Draconic core. So let's go ahead and craft one of these. Nothing too bad. I don't know how much EMC is in there, but let's come over here. And you know what, let's grab some dark matter. And we'll throw it in there just to kind of do its thing. And here. So this will start storing EMC and creating the crystallization stuff. Alright, so let's see cores. We have that, so we should be able to make the Wyvern energy core. I don't want to make it, I want to make a pattern for it rather. So let's exit that and then do it right here. And we'll make a pattern for that. Perfect. So we should be able to make, if we take a look at, if we exit out of that, and we do Wyvern. Now, let's see. We're going to need the armor, so we need 1 core, 1 energy core for that. And it looks like it's 1 for each. All right, and then so we need 8 energy cores, 8 standard cores, and then the flux capacitor is 4 energy cores and an additional. So it's 8 and 5 is what I meant. So we're going to need 8 of these, I do believe. and 5 of these. Cool. So we can look at the crafting status. It's going to take a while. But it'll get there. We only have 1 CPU that's currently available, but this is going to make the Wyvern energy cores fairly quickly, and then it's going to make the rest of stuff. Now the other thing we need is the Zivisio armor, and I realize we're actually going to need 2 sets of this. So let's get, we're going to need nether stars, so 1, 2, oh, don't need stacks. But you know what, let's just put a stack in here. It's going to make things easier. So we're going to need 4 more of these and 4 more of these. Now, how's the crafting going? Alright, so this is going to take a little bit just because it's got to make all of those, all that stuff. And once it makes those energy cores, then it's fine. Alright. And then this is going to make the gold again, and then the diamonds. Since it already has another star, since I just threw a bunch in there, it should be fine. So we look at Wyvern. And then we're going to need a little bit more Draconium. Can we craft 1,000 of that? Nearly. Wow. How about now? 22.99. Let's do that. And can I just craft 1,000? 24. Oh, it needs a lot more. So let's just do, can we do 500? We can. So that's going to craft a bunch of stuff. Let's just take a stack, and then Wyvern, energy cores. Cool. So first things first is the helmet. And again, we're going to want 2 of these. The reason why we're making 2 is because we need them for a couple different things. So there's that. Let's just do something like this. That's not how you do it. So like so. Yes. And then I believe like this is the flux capacitor. So that should be that quest. We'll collect the reward. Now, I don't really care about, let's be honest, I don't really care about the Wyvern armor, but as you can see, none of it has, EMC, which is kind of a pain, but, I mean, understandable. So, let's go ahead, and I put a little bit of the armor in here for right now, in the flux capacitor. And before we continue on with this stuff, let's float back over to the Ascendance quest and do the battlesuit armor. So battlesuit armor, the reason why we were making this, requires, so the charged requires this helmet, which requires the Wyvern armor, and then battlesuit plates. So we need Magnoloy. Let's get a little bit of that. What else was it? We need energized crystals and titanium. Alright, so titanium and energized crystals. So we do something like this, titanium and then Magnoloy. Makes the battlesuit plates. We can go ahead and learn that. And I'm gonna feel like we need, and we'll just take a stack. But I believe it's gonna be the standard armor recipes. So let's see, Wyvern leggings, there we go. Helmet, boots, and then the chest plate. And none of this has EMC, but this isn't the one it wants. It wants the enchanted version. So in order to make the enchanted version, we're going to need upgrade tokens, which is ZBQ7 and another star. So this stuff, and then another star. I believe it's shapeless, gives you the upgrade tokens. We're going to need 3 more of these. 1, 2, no, I want to learn that. 2, 3. And then we need a gas tier, a feather, blaze powder, and glowstone. So glowstone right here. Feather, blaze powder, and gas. We don't have gas tiers? I didn't realize that. You get it from sifting soul sand, or you know what? We can just go kill. Let's go to the Nether. By the way, I'm not going to show off the Wyvern armor. I believe it has flight, and it is cool and everything, but not as good as the Draconic armor, and we're going to have that soon enough anyway, so why bother? Oh, Black Widows. I don't want to see them. Also, these guys. They look like Endermen. They're not Endermen. They're like weird. They also make really creepy noises. I don't know what they're called, but they give you radioactive materials. So let's drop that and that. That stuff. Alright. I hate the Black Widows. They make me, like, actually kind of creeped out. Oh my gosh, the dense ores. Dense nether ores. Wow. Alright, anyways. Oh, hey, there's a fortress right over here. Never really explored the nether, to be honest. Mostly just because didn't really have that much reason to. So we just need to find. You know, there might be that. Now, how far away that gas is a good question. Because you hear gas very, very far away in Minecraft. I think mostly just to help, like, the ambient noises, make it creepier in the nether. Oh, hey, there he is on our map. Right there he is. Nope. Nope. Come here. I want to stab you, and we got 15 gas tiers. Wow. Alright, you know what? While we're here, don't really care about most of this stuff. While we are here, let's go to the Nether Fortress and explore a little bit. I hate you, Black Widows. I hate them so much. Alright, so let's come over here. There's a wither skeleton. Is that fire axis? Oh yeah, there is metallurgy metals in this. And I'm stuck. I'm on fire. Wow, a little bit of lag there. I was looking for this. I want to find treasures. And there's a blaze spawner right there. There's a blaze spawner right there. I don't know that this is going to be the best of fortresses to find treasures or not, but yeah, we can look. Doesn't take long to look, so. Nothing. No, don't really see anything. Alright, let's, I guess, try to find our base again, because I don't know where it's at. I think it's this direction. Yes. It's like right over here, isn't it? Hey, we got a blaze soul. That's kind of cool. Yes, it's right here. I hate you so much. They just move way too realistically for my liking. Ugh. Hate them. I hate them so much. Alright, let's get out of here. And now that we have the gas here, we should be able to make the upgraded battlesuit armor. After that little lag spike. Gosh, so many lag spikes. That's weird. Let's go turn the imaginary time off. That might be doing some... It might be causing some issues. I don't actually know, but it's worth it. So, we just need one of these, so let's... Nope, I needed that glowstone. Can I have the glowstone? Thank you. Golden cores can go in there, though. And let's see. Loot bags. I was coming over here and doing this. And all of that has EMC, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then everything else can go in here. Alright, so this stuff doesn't stack. So battlesuit helmet. Glowstone was... let's see, feather was that, so... blaze powder was the leggings, so it means glowstone's the feet. And there's the battlesuit armor. So the next thing it wants us to make is the eviscerator. So it has a really high mining level. It can mine anything. Eviscerator. Yeah, mining level 10,002. It is EMCable, which is actually really nice because I don't have to keep it. This stuff I have to keep. And we'll put it in here as kind of like a reminder armor. And so the eviscerator requires 2 eviscerator rods, which is a bunch of battlesuit plates, diamonds, and gold nuggets. So 2 diamonds, gold nuggets, and battlesuit plating. So we can make one of these, learn it, and then eviscerator rod. And then the eviscerator head requires a nether star and another diamond. So let's do that, and then diamond. And there we go. We'll go ahead and learn that because why not? And then we can make the eviscerator. So that's all it wanted us to do. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. We got an epic reward bag, which I don't really care about. So, that is it for the Ascendance quest. There's something actually, I want to look to see how bad it is. Tome of Knowledge. 2 Klein Stars Omega. 1. We can almost do this. Other than the super dense EMC crystals, which is 84 million EMC each. The Awakened core and the Chaotic core. Those are the only things we can't make yet. But otherwise, we could do that. So we'll get close to that. We're getting there. The Chaotic core is going to be a pain to get, but let's go ahead and continue with the armor. So we need to make the Draconium armor, and in order to make the Draconium Draconic armor, rather. This requires... Oh, hey, it requires the battlesuit armor. I didn't think that it... I thought it was the other way around. So we didn't actually need the second set. Whoops. And then we'll need this. So we made a second set of Wyvern armor for absolutely no reason. That's okay. So, the draconic stuff requires things we don't have. It requires Awakened Draconium, the Awakened cores, and the Draconic energy cores. These aren't terrible, but they're bad enough. But in order to get them, we're going to need Awakened Draconium. So, let's put this stuff away for right now. And let's get going with some Awakened Draconium. So, we take some Draconium and get 4 blocks of Draconium. This is going to be the start. So the other thing we're going to need is a Dragon's Heart, which we just happen to have. And last thing we'll need is some... which ones are they? Let's get the Draconic Tablet, because I don't remember what we need. So... Dragon Heart, the Ritual, Draconic Cores. Alright, those are easy enough. So we need 16 of these. Go ahead and make those. And we need to charge the Draconium block. And then the last thing we're going to need is our trusty Creeper statue. So... how's that going? It's taking a while. You know what, let's get some diamonds and gold, because that seems to be something that takes a while to make. Throw those in there. And 16, there we go. Now before we can do anything, I just snapped my tongue or whatever. We need to charge these Draconium blocks. This takes forever. Because these require 100 million RF. So let's make something from Draconic Evolution that's going to kind of help that go faster. This guy, the Energy Infuser. So we need a particle generator. That's not too bad. So we need 4 Draconic cores. 4 more Draconic cores. This should be easy enough. And if we want this guy, we're going to need an enchanting table and then the particle accelerator. So this guy, we're going to need 4 of these and redstone 4 of these. And then we're going to need an enchanting table. Alright, now we should be able to make the energy infuser thing. Yeah, this guy. So there's that. And then there we go, the energy infuser. Now why would I make this? Well, Draconic Evolution is kind of a super powerful mod. But unfortunately it revolves around the end and dragons and nasty things in the end. But we put this down right here. This has an internal storage of 10 million RF and it charges incredibly quickly. Now, you know what, let's take this up. Let's grab this. We're going to put this right here. And we're going to make something else to kind of help this along. You know what? How much power do you produce? The reactor's on, but it's full. I believe that can emit as much power as we want it to. So can we get a cryo... can we get one of these guys? What does this take? Electrum and some sort of hardened glass. 2, 3, 4. Electrum. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not it. That's like so. So we only need one flux duct. And then this guy requires 500 millibuckets of cryrothium. So let's get another one. So we want the stabilized. Oh, this guy. I don't want the viaducts. I want. How about this guy? Redstone energy conduits. The flux ducts actually have EMC. So let's get a stack of these, and I believe I have to fill them. Yes, so we're gonna need some redstone. And here. And basically what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put this guy somewhere else because this can only transfer so much power. We're gonna hook it directly up to our reactor. And can I just put it right there? I mean, yeah. But it's not making any... Oh, there's nothing in there. So let's get some yellorium. And we'll make this a little bit better. So we'll put a stack in there and it will create a lot of power pretty quickly, actually. Alternatively, these guys produce 16,000 RF per tick, whereas this is producing 31,000. And I guess this can actually transfer 32,000. But yeah, these draconium blocks require, you know, why am I doing 4? I only need to do 1. Derp. So let's just have him charge. I'm going to cancel that. Can I turn that back? Yes. It's going to lose its charge, but that's fine. We only need 4 of these. But that's okay because we're going to need the extra ones anyways. But this is almost done. And basically, what we're going to be doing was we're going to make Awakened Draconium. Now, in order to do this, we're also going to need a couple more things. We're going to need an auto spawner. We're going to need a safari net. We're going to need ender tank, 2 of these, and do I have cursed earth available to me? No. That might be in my ME system. We're going to need a grinder, and yeah, do we want to use ender tanks or do we want to just use tesseracts? I think tesseracts are going to be better. Alright, so let's see, is this done? It is. So we have a charged draconium block, and basically all we have to do is set it down. We're going to put the creeper trophy right here. We'll throw this on the ground, blow it up. Oh, it doesn't activate it. So we're going to have to use something other than creepers. But TNT works. And if you're worried about like dangers, well, we'll put it right here. We'll throw that on the ground, and I need a redstone signal. Redstone torch will work. And that should... No. What am I missing? I need an explosion of some sort. What does this say? Activate it with an explosion. I don't know that I can put this down. Maybe that's the problem. So let's try the creeper, because I've seen this work before. Alright, so throw that on the ground. Yeah, that was the problem. So we place this down. We feed it the 4 cores. It ate my creeper statue. It ate my creeper statue. That was very rude, Heart. And then it's going to explode. Is it going to do damage? No. Okay. Yeah, it ate my creeper statue. That's rude. And we got some Awakened Draconium. Now, what are we going to do with this? Well, we're going to put it there. We're going to hit it with the wand of animation, and we're going to capture it. Now we have an animated block. Now, if you try to spawn these without using any like exact copy stuff, all you will get is stone. That's all you'll ever get. And I'm really sad about that creeper statue. Let's turn our magnet on just to be safe and see. It ate our creeper statue. That stinks. But we might be able to get more. Alright, let's... I mean, if we kill enough creepers, we should be able to. So, yeah. What's the next plan of action? Well, we need experience. We need to get... basically, the auto spawner requires experience in order to work. Now, something we could do... actually get another grinder. And we'll get some flux ducts. I should have some flux ducts in here. No, so let's get some. Actually, I just made a bunch right over here, didn't I? Yeah, we have a half stack. So let's see, there's that. Okay, actually, we don't need these. We're going to try to do that without. So the last thing we're going to need, we are going to need one more tesseract. And I'm trying to think of all the tesseracts I have. I don't really have many. I have these. These guys, main base, they send items back here. Into this system. That is actually fine. This tesseract receives items. Nothing does anything with liquids, which is good. Because I think it's just those, technically 4 tesseracts. Well, 5, because there's one hooked up to power somewhere. Actually, I think it's hooked up to the power down here. Yeah, it receives power on the back. So that's good. We can... Is there chunk loaders in this? I can't remember. Yes. Chicken chunk loaders. So can I make that? Or have I already made that? No. No. So we're going to need ender pearl, enchanting table, and some gold. Ender pearl. And some gold. I was checking to see if it was 1 ender pearl or like more. So we should be able to make the chunk loader. I'm going to go ahead and learn that. And then spot loaders, you just surround that with ender pearls. I'm not really concerned with spot loaders. The last thing we're going to need is some kind of block. Let's just use stone bricks. And we're probably going to want a builder's wand. Actually, don't I have a normal builder's one? I'd rather have that. Something a little bit less powerful. Alright, so let's go to the mining dimension, because this seems to be the easiest to deal with. It's always day and all that kind of fun stuff. So we have this nice big area right here, kind of already marked out. So let's make a little bit of a room. There was one thing I forgot. Oh, hey, there's an arrow there. There was actually one thing I forgot. So we'll get that in a second. But the auto spawner, actually there's two things. I want to go back real quick because I don't remember the range of the auto spawner. So we're going to grab a precision sledgehammer, and then we need some cursed earth. Sledgehammer. Can I just make this? It has EMC, so we just need plastic and sticks. Sticks. I don't know why it does that with that stuff, but let's go ahead and learn the precision sledgehammer. Throw that stuff back, and then I need cursed earth. That's more than enough. We'll just take like 6. And if we grab this, we'll just use our normal watering can. Alright, so once again, let's go back to the mining world. And we're going to be making a nice little spawning room to get Draconium. And it will send all the Draconium back to us whenever we have it on. And I guess that's the other thing I forgot. Is there any wood? Alright, let's go back. I really should just have the transmutation table on me. Did I put that in here? Or was it in here and I just didn't see it? It was in there and I just didn't see it. Alright, let's just take this with us as well, because why not? So we can make basically anything we need. So, for example, I need a lever. I would like a lever. And this is just to power off our spawner. So we're going to have 2 spawners. And we're going to have 2 grinders next to each other. So I believe a grinder's area is 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's make sure that's why we got the precision sledgehammer. Yes, so this is where it will kill stuff. And this first one is going to be for, yeah, this one will work just fine. And this is going to be our dark room. We're going to fill it with cursed earth. And let's get some dark glass, because I think that'd be cool. And I do want some sort of a buffer. So let's get 2 ender tanks, and let's get some cactus green. And then we'll probably need some other stuff, but we also want to get some dark glass. How do we make dark glass? Blackout curtains and thickened glass. Okay, we can do that. Do we have... we don't have thickened glass. So to make that is sandy glass. So sand and glass. And we EMC that. And then I believe if we get a Philosopher's Stone, we can cook this up in our inventory with, I believe, just a piece of coal. Something like this will give us our thickened glass. And we just need 5 of this. And then we need blackout curtains, which I doubt that I have, so we just need some wool. Any color doesn't matter, but that shape will give you blackout curtains. And then this will give you dark glass. So let's learn all that. And then let's grab the dark glass. The reason why I want this is just so I can see what's going on inside the spawner. So let's do 3 high, so interior, so let's grab this stuff. Something like this. Now this is a small room, but it should provide enough mob essence for what we need, and that is spawning in Awakened Draconium blocks. Now we'll just do something like this. I have a builder's wand, this is why I brought it. Whoops. Dark glass breaks really easily. So let's do this. Cool. And then we just put the ceiling on, and we have a nice dark room. Now I'm going to do something like this for the time being. Now if I hit F7, everything can spawn, but it's never going to be night here. So I'm going to just do this, and if I close that out and hit F7, you can see it's dark in there. Things can actually spawn. So let's do this, and let's hit F7. I just want to make sure there's no reds. Perfect. So F7. Now we're going to place a tesseract right here in the middle, and we're going to do main base. It is going to be sending items. It's going to be sending fluid, and it's going to be receiving energy. So if we break, whoa, I didn't mean to break everything. I broke everything. So that should be set up well. That should be set up exactly how we need it. And then this will go this direction. Same thing. Now this is going to be the one that's going to be killing our auto spawner guys. So let's build something similar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this is going to be the area for it. Let's make sure. This one we don't need dark glass. So let's do this. This one we don't need dark glass, and these things can't really climb, so we're just going to do the stone bricks, and let's build it up a couple, but not much. And like so. And then I believe in the center we're gonna want our auto spawner. Now this is the one that I'm not sure about the range. That looks fine, so it's gonna spawn stuff here. We'll put this in. We want an exact copy, and now we're gonna want some access down below to all of this stuff. So ooh, its range is a little bit more. So it's going to try to spawn things outside of this area. We don't want that. So we put blocks here. It'll be fine. Nothing can spawn in blocks, so not even blocks. So we'll do something like this. And that's perfect. Now we do need to get underneath here. And basically we're going to be, we need a test rack here for, I have one too many test racks. Whoops. We need a test rack here for power and all that stuff, but I also want a buffer of I don't know that it's gonna push it, push everything. So let's do main base. Check. It is going to be. It doesn't need any items, so items are off. Fluid will be receive and energy will be receiving. And then spawn exact copy. And we're gonna put a lever on top of this guy so we could turn him off. So if we flip that, it's going to be idle. Do the redstone signal. And I don't think we're going to do the ender tanks. So let's just get some dirt. And yeah, the ender tanks was going to be kind of a storage. What we could do... so I think if we put an ender tank right here and code it green, green, we should have the ability to have ender tank here that's green, green, green as well. And now they're linked. Now presumably that's going to get power and all that fun stuff. Who knows? But for right now, you are going to be turned off because I want to get a little bit of stuff first. Now we have 6 cursed earth. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to get our watering can out. Now, we do need to be dark in here. And this is going to be a little dangerous, but cursed earth, cursed earth, cursed earth, cursed earth, and watering can. Yeah, a little dangerous. Whoops. Let's quickly, very quickly, rebuild this. Let's actually use the builder's one. We need a grinder again. Grinder. And we'll set it like this. Alright, so stone bricks. Dark glass. I believe if we put a torch in here, it will not burn. So the cursed earth cannot see. It's not allowed to see daylight. If it does, bad things happen. So let's spread it a little bit. It'll spread naturally as we go. But here soon, let's see, F7. It's perfectly dark in there. Things should start spawning in there relatively soon, and I'm gonna go ahead and light this up because why not? And then things are going to die immediately. And now here's the question. So this says it's waiting for water, but so that should have made some essence, just a little bit. And as we get more stuff, it'll go a little bit faster, especially as we get more cursed earth. Now let's throw most of the stuff away. Don't need it. Done with that. Alright, last thing is the chunk loader. So we're gonna put a chunk loader, right here. And let's show the lasers. let's see, where does it end? That's a little bit too much. We should be able to go down to one chunk. No, that doesn't keep the entire thing loaded. Let's hit F9. Yeah, we're gonna have to do 2 chunks unless we do a different shape. So this is keeping these chunks loaded. If we do that the other direction, line X, it'll keep this chunk, which is fine, this chunk, and this chunk loaded, which is what we want. So now my question is, this is starting to get a little bit of, all right, let's turn F9 off, let's turn F7 off, and let's turn that off. So this will eventually grow, spread. Now is this full? No, not quite, but this is getting a little bit of stuff. That's actually fine. So if we turn this on, it's going to take a lot of energy and a lot of essence to spawn one of these guys. But hopefully it kind of balances out. But here's the thing, it's going to spawn one of these guys. And then the grinder, ow. The grinder kills it. And we get blocks of Draconium. So I'm going to turn that off right now. But this is going to be how we get Awakened Draconium all the time. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to let that kind of do its thing. Eventually the grinders are going to kind of back up. But that's fine. But we should have another block of Awakened Draconium. We have 2 blocks of Awakened Draconium now. And things are awesome. Let's go ahead and throw... Actually, I wanted my watering can. Let's keep... Nah, I don't actually need them. So, let's throw this in here. We don't need that right now. And actually, let's say actually like 20 million times today. Wow. Let's throw this back in here. And alright, so in order to make this stuff, we're going to need a lot more Draconium. I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here, though. We're going to open these bags, but we're going to wait on the Draconium. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to teach it to do this. And we can teach it to make the other Draconium stuff. So the Awakened cores. Do I not have any Wyvern cores? I don't. Let's make one of these. Pretty simple. And then we do Awakened core. Just do this. And yeah, let's do the Awakened core now. We should be able to now that I've not screwed everything up. And then the other thing is the Draconic, what's it called? Not the capacitor, the energy core. So in order to get this, we need one more Wyvern energy core. That'll just take a second. And now we should be able to make this pattern as well. And cool. So I'm actually going to organize this a little bit. Let's put these at the end. Put those there. And I don't know if there's any other energy cores. I don't know if there's a chaotic one. No. Just this, which I don't even know what that is. But anyways, we will finish up the Draconium stuff later. For now, let's open our good reward bag and get horse armor. Okay, and then epic. Watch of Flowing Time. That's like the third one of that. Solar panel 3. That's terrible. And a solar generator. Yeah, don't really want that stuff. So EMC. Oh well. So let's. I'm going to go turn the system on in the mining world, and next time we are going to continue on our way. Yeah, because just look at how much this has. So I just turn this on and walk away. It will continue to kind of give me Awakened Draconium as I play, and everything will be nice and good. So I think the next thing to worry about, let's see, EMC crystals. I want to make 2 of these. We need a lot more EMC crystals. So I'm going to start throwing in dark matter in there. And if we look at the EMC crystals, can we make 10 of these? Sure, super dense. So it makes it a little bit easier. Can we make 1 of those yet? To craft 566. So we're going to need like 1,000 dense EMC crystals. It's control click, I think. Let's see, dense. Is it control click? No. There's a way to make them, but let's see if we can't make 200. Nope. That's going to take a while. So, yeah, I'm going to crystallize a lot of EMC. I mean, it is a lot of EMC that it needs, but we're going to start throwing stuff into there and work towards the Tome of Knowledge. That's something that I'm going to want to get at some point here soon. But I think next time we are going to finish the Awakened Draconium stuff, basically get up to this. We're not going to do this quest until we complete everything else. And then if we have time, we'll look into more immersive technology stuff and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!